This is a 6.6 L5P Duramax out of a 2019 Chevy pickup. Approximately 160,000 kilometers on it. Came in with a ticking on the left-hand side and a thumping noise from the air intake. Ticking was diagnosed to be coming from the left side valve cover. So we removed valve covers, inspected valve train, all the rocker shafts, push rods, all that looked good. We stuck a scope down in the cylinder, made sure none of the valve seats were coming out. That also looked okay. At that point, we had determined that we got either a lifter failure or a camshaft failure. And we're just going to show you guys real quick what that's all about and what's going on there. So we're gonna pull these out with a magnet just because we're going to replace them anyways, and I don't want to dig for them. But if you're reusing, I wouldn't recommend that. You can put a little bit of magnetic charge into the lifter, and then any debris or metal shavings, normal wear in your engine could potentially stick to those lifters. So this is a good one here. The roller's smooth. There's no wear or damage there. Turns nice and smooth. Roller's not loose in the bottom. What we're going to show you here now is this one here. This is the exhaust one on this back cylinder. You can see here this roller is loose. Inside here is tiny little needle bearings, and what's happening is they're wearing inside here. And as they wear, that causes that to slide up, and it gives you excessive clearance on your valve train. This one was caught early enough. We've seen some in, gas vehicles, other diesels, where this will completely wear out, and then no roller left. End up wiping the cam lobe off, filling your whole oiling system with metal. Essentially, you have to do a rebuild at that point. This one, we should be able to salvage it with new cam lifters and check all the main bearings, rod bearings, make sure everything is clean and no damage there. We'll replace the oil pump. We're also going to head stud this one, new gaskets while it's out. Attempt to drive this pin out and show you guys what the good one looks like, and then we're going to do the same to the fucked one and show you what that looks like. Oh, there we go. So these right here are all the little needle bearings that we're talking about. And they ride around this shaft that's normally down in there and inside this roller here. So this one's still in really good shape. It's smooth. Same with the pin there. Now we're going to open up the damaged one and see what that looks like there. So here you can see this pin is quite wore out, so that's where those little rollers will ride. Yeah, pretty obvious to see what's going on here. We're going to keep pulling this one apart and show you what the rest of it looks like. It's going to be really hard to see that on the camera, but I can see inside here there's a bunch of pitting, and same thing on these. You can kind of see there's some pitting. So it looks like most of the damage is happening to the shaft, but either way, this lifter is junk and needs to be changed. So with the damage to this shaft here, that's what's causing the excessive play in the valve train. That was giving us the ticking noise. And the thumping is because the valve is not opening properly and allowing the exhaust out. So this one measures 446 thou. We're going to measure up the other one. Well, that's about 448. So 2 thou difference on the inside of the roller. Well, at least as accurate it is with the caliper. So most of the wear on this one was in the shaft. So originally with this one, it was the customer that had heard the noise. He thought it was an exhaust leak and he wanted to get it checked out. Turns out it was this lifter failure. So if you're hearing those kinds of noises, ticking, either side, left or right, and so maybe some odd resonating thumping noises through the intake, might be a good time to check it out. This guy got lucky, or got caught it before it was catastrophic.